You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bulk, brake discs and pads used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn off the ignition, pull up the handbrake, pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. Open the brake fluid reservoir. In order to change the brake discs and brake pads on your vehicle, you will have to raise the front of the car and take off the wheels. This will provide you with full access to the brake discs. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Raise the front of the vehicle and put it in the two axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You will then be able to take off the wheels. Don't forget to slide them under the vehicle. Turn the disc outwards. This will facilitate the process. Insert a flathead screwdriver to the outer extremity of the oblong hole located on the front of the brake caliper. Lift it off using the screwdriver as a lever by pulling it towards you. This will then push the piston in. Don't hesitate to push the screwdriver further in once the space between the pad and the caliper allows. Ensure that you have pushed the piston in as far as possible before moving on to the next operation. Remove the caps covering the caliper mounting bolt. Using a 7mm Allen key under the two caliper mounting bolts. Remove the brake caliper and then unclip each of the pads to remove them. You can now place the brake caliper on one of the coils of the shock absorber spring. Using a wire brush, clean the edges of the brake caliper mount where the brake pads go. To unblock the disc, insert a thin flathead screwdriver that can clip in between the two sides of the disc. You have to insert it in front of the brake caliper mount so that it butts up against the latter. Using a Phillips screwdriver, release and remove the holding screws on the disc. Finally, remove the disc. Clean the hub with a wire brush, and once that is done, coat it with copper grease. This will help avoid deterioration caused by oxidation and aid with future interventions.
Hello, if this video helped you, like and subscribe.
Take the new brake rotor. Before installing the new disc, it is vital to clean it using brake cleaner and paper towels to take off the storage paraffin. If your new disc is painted, you can place it directly onto the wheel hub. Place the new disc onto the hub and rescrew the fastening screw by hand as much as possible. Reuse the screwdriver technique to stop the rotation of the disc. This will allow you to fully tighten the fastening screw of said disc. Take the new brake pads. Coat the outside of the new pads with copper grease. Remove the brake caliper, then insert the pads, clipping them in place. Now put the brake caliper back in place, ensuring that the mounting bolts are in front of their housing. Slide them in and screw them with the aid of a socket wrench. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Put the caps back in place. You can now repeat the operation on the other side. Put the wheels on your vehicle back on. and lower it to the ground. Before starting your car, don't forget to screw the brake fluid stopper back in. Be careful. Before using your vehicle again, start your car and pump the brake pedals a few times to bring the brake pads together again. Try to drive smoothly and avoid sudden braking for the first 50 kilometers or so to avoid glazing the new pads. Operation completed.
Please support us. Subscribe and like the video, that will be really cool.